Good morning, welcome back to Sunny Side Up. Faith joins us again. Shocker,
You're co-host
right?
now.
No, okay, whoa. Are you going to start helping pay the cost of running a podcast?
No.
I didn't think you were going to contribute to the cost, so you're our guest host. Thank you very much. How was your week?
My week?
Yeah.
Not great. It was a very chaotic and hectic work week, and I just felt very mentally drained every day.
I'm sorry.
But I love the people I work with, so it was fine.
Oh.
But it was a very exhausting week. But good thing I have 3-day weekends, so.
Well, I had a rough week too, and I'm going to be sharing those stories today.
You sounded like you were on like a crime file show, and you're all, I had this story, and I will be sharing that story today.
Okay, well, first of all, probably the worst news, or the worst story. My ping pong league is going literally as bad as it could possibly go. Almost every single game, I haven't even managed to score a point.
I told you that, where were we at when there was a ping pong table, and I told you you should practice, and you said no. So I feel like this is your own fault. You've had opportunities to get better, and you've denied them.
I've had one opportunity to practice, thank you.
It's still an opportunity, Michael.
Anyways, of course, since I can't even score a point, I don't have a single win. I'm pretty much out of this tournament. I literally am existing just to allow other players to progress in the tournament. That is my sole purpose. And I was just thinking, like, Bar me would be so pissed. Because Barmy played a lot of ping pong and was actually pretty good and could do the little, like, as the ball's hitting your paddle, move it to the left, up, down, to the right, and you could put some serious spin on it. Every time I try to do that, it goes badly, very badly. But here's my defense. Not only is the ping pong table not regulation size.
Oh, God.
It's actually much smaller. We also only have about 2 feet of space between the end of the ping pong table and the wall, so you have no room to like really move around because you have the kitchen counter on one side and you have just the wall on the other side. So like there's not actual any space to like really get into it. So I am going to shift some of the blame to my environment because I feel like that's the real problem here.
Okay.
Yeah. And then here's a couple of other things. I have decided that the bathroom experience has to be one of the worst and most under talked about piece of forcibly having to work in the office. Do you agree, or would you agree?
What do you mean?
Like the experience of using the bathroom at work has to be one of the worst components of being forced to work in office. I
don't think I agree.
Okay, well, you're wrong, because here's the thing. I have 16, at a minimum, I have 16 guys, usually it's more than that are all using a single toilet in our office.
Oh, see, that would be a problem. I work with all women.
Mm-hmm.
So, no offense, but our bathroom stays clean, and it's nice.
Oh, no, the bathroom stays clean. That's not the problem.
And nobody takes long in there. It's almost always open.
That's also not the problem.
What the heck is your problem,
The problem is 16 guys taking stinky shits all day, back to back to back. That bathroom is always in use, which you can always, fit in there, right? But 16 guys taking dumps in the bathroom, the single bathroom at work, makes it really stinky.
Maybe buy an air freshener.
There is air fresheners in there. We're talking about 16 small, medium, large, and extra large guys taking dumps. No amount of air freshener is going to keep that place clean.
Yeah, that's disgusting. I'm really happy I don't have to deal with that. We also have a separate bathroom for patients and employees.
Well, duh.
Which I also really love. So
that's kind of standard.
Yeah. It's also a small office, so. Anyways, I do not have a bad bathroom experience at work.
Well, on top of that, there's also this problem where we're constantly running out of paper towels. Shocker, right? Constantly running out of toilet paper. Shocker, right? They cannot keep these in stock enough. And the goddamn soap dispenser doesn't even work half the time. Because it's like, I've noticed it this week. There's this like, what it is it's like a little stupid hand sensor thing. Been putting, the bag is full. I can see all the soap right in the dispenser, but I keep putting my hand underneath there. Like, okay, I need some soap. I need some soap. It's just not giving it to me.
That's such a bummer. We have like just normal hand soap sitting on our bathroom counter, and it smells really, really good. Like a really calming scent. It's like this foaming hand soap. It's really, I really enjoy that part of my bathroom experience.
Well, my solution is I will go to almost the other side of the building to this little used toilet that's hidden away in a corner that I've found, and it's kind of like my little refuge. It's like my little haven. Whenever I need to take a peaceful poop, I just go to this little hidden bathroom on the opposite side of the building. I lock the door and I turn on TikTok.
You're ridiculous.
And it's great. And it never smells in there. It's always clean. It's always well stocked. It's like it's like in the Community scene where they find that trampoline hidden behind the hedge. That's exactly what's going on. And I love it.
You're insane.
So, I've also, another work thing, been trying to wean myself off of AI completely. Like, I just want to go, AI, oh crap, what's the word? All true practicing Catholics, abstinent. I want to go AI abstinent. And, I've never used it for like creative stuff. I've only ever used it for like hard math because, you know, monkey brain were built to hit rock against rock, and I can't do complicated math, so I ask it to do it for me. In the last few months, I've been trying to wean myself off of it, but I've also realized that in this job, I will never be allowed to be completely AI free because I'm straight up. I am told at least once per day to go ask ChatGPT or to go ask Gemini how to do something. Or how would they change this email? And then I have to use what the AI tells me to use. I'm allowed to make a few edits after that. But I'm actually being told by my boss at least once a day that why don't you just ask AI?
That's unfortunate.
And like I don't have a choice, I have to. Because, you know, AI speaks writes in a very specific way. So they're going to know like I either have to learn how to fake being an AI or I have to just continue using AI.
That's insane.
I hate it.
No, that's
so
insane.
much.
The most I do, well, this isn't even AI, but sometimes at work, I'm a horrible speller. I can't spell, so sometimes when I'm like writing emails or writing messages to people, I have to Google how to spell words.
Well, that's just Googling. Right, that's different.
No. That's the most like annoying thing I have to use like the internet for at work. Everything as I have to Google how to spell.
Yeah. Well, it must be nice to live AI free.
It is really nice, actually. I know my bosses use AI for random.
Well, that's concerning.
Things.
I don't think medical professionals should be allowed to use AI.
They do it for like we have these like when we send messages out to patients because we use all Apple products, and so we can like text. I guess you could use this like not Apple. I don't know. Whatever. We can like text patients through our like phone thing. And so we have like these automated like texts that we can send because it makes things so much faster. So you don't have to type out the same
standard business procedure.
Yeah. I like completely forgot where I was going with this. What was I even talking about? Oh, the AI things. My boss uses AI to like write some of those messages. She'll like type it and then she's like, well, this is too chunky. And she'll like put it into AI and it'll like make it shorter. We did that the other day. Or like another one is they have like flyers. I don't love this. I wish they would just let me do it, but I feel like that's overstepping right now. They have these flyers that have like are like monthly nutrient injections. So we do nutrient injections and then each month one's like half off. And so they have a flyer for it. But every month she takes it and puts it into AI and says change the wording and like redoes the flyer in AI and it drives me so crazy. I want to tell her to just let me do it.
Just take the initiative and just like do it, and then say, "Here, look what I drew."
I just don't have the like actual. I don't have access to all of those, like she does. You know what I mean?
Like access to what? Like the
like
images?
the picture, like the images and
Okay.
like the already pre-existing ones on Drive. She'd have to send them to me, so I'd have to ask her if I can do
Is
them.
it just like a single image on the flyer?
I guess it is. Yeah, so I could just
Yeah.
make my own and be like.
And then just say you can just take the image out and put a new one in its place. Yeah.
I might just do that because it literally, I've watched her do it a couple times now, and every time she's like, "Oh, I love AI how it does this," and it genuinely drives me insane. I was like, this would be so easy to just go in Canvas and just, or Canva, whatever the one, I get Canvas and Canva confused, whatever, to just go in and fix it. Especially because she was doing it, and she realized like, oh, it made a mistake there. It made a mistake there. So she was asking it to fix the mistakes, and the image kept getting blurrier
it gets worse.
and blurrier and
Yep.
blurrier. And then she'd have to go back and like refix it, and I was like, oh my god, this is taking so much time, and it would be so easy if you just let me do it. It was driving me crazy. I had to like turn away because I couldn't watch her do it anymore. But that was like right when I first started, and again, I didn't want to like overstep my position, so I didn't say anything. But next time I'm gonna be like, hey, do you want me to do that? Because I could do it so much faster. And I really hate that you're using AI for creative work. Anyways, that's what my boss uses AI for.
Okay, I got one more work story
Okay.
that I need to get off my chest. So on Wednesday, we got up and we were like, oh shit, we haven't made really any kind of big meals, right? So there weren't any leftovers for us to take to work.
No, we've been really bad about that this week.
Yeah, so this week it's been like the last 3 weeks we've been bad because half the time it's been so hot that we didn't want to eat.
It has been so hot that we've been like
Skipping
doing
dinner.
smaller meals or like snacking.
Yeah.
Just doing like small snacks. No, it's become an actual problem.
Yeah, so I took some tuna, and I got to work, and I was like trying to hold off eating my tuna, and eventually I was like, ugh, I'm getting hungry. You know what? I'm gonna run to the break room. I'm gonna clean out my water bottle, or clean out my coffee cup or whatever. And I get there, and there's a platter of sandwiches, and I'm like, oh, okay. These aren't normal sandwiches too. I look at them, they're like Italian subs. They're like caprese salad sandwiches, and I was like, ooh, those are some of my favorites. And I'm like, okay. And it's like, all right, it's meant for, here you guys go, just take a sandwich, right? So I'm like, okay. So I like, as much like a thief as I possibly could, I grabbed 2 sandwiches, wrapped them up in paper towels, and like ran back to my office, scared that because I was just like, I'm going to get in trouble. I can't take these sandwiches, even though the sandwiches are literally there for us to take. And I'm like, oh shit. So then I'm like trying to like sneakily eat them back in the office. I'm like, oh man, I'm not supposed to eat these, right? And so I ended up not eating the tuna, and that was a sequence of events of the food for the rest of this week. And so the reason that I feel like eating food from a break room is illegal. I feel like every time you do it, you're gonna get in trouble, and like you have to sneak it, or you have to be like really like, I don't know, secretive about it. I hate it. They even have like free sodas in our like break room fridge, you know?
Oh, I'd be fucking that up.
It's literally Sprite.
I'd be fucking that
Yeah,
up
and
every day.
I
They'd
like
be
I don't drink them because I feel like it's illegal.
Well,
I feel like
bring
I'm
one-
gonna get in trouble.
Bring one home to me so I can have a free Sprite every
But
day.
then I'm taking it home. I'm grabbing it. And also, that's the problem. The people who just like grab all this food and take it home, they're the problem. So anyways, it just all feels illegal to me. And I've pretty much always felt this way. And I was kind of thinking about like, why do I feel like this? And then I had a bit of a core memory unlock. When I was the summer after my first year of college, I worked in the like trade building of WSU. When I say trade, I mean like it's where all the plumbers, the electricians, the HVAC, all of those guys worked in the same garage. And I was working, I did the electrical work for WSU summer for like a couple years. And my first summer there, I didn't have any food. I woke up late. And so I rushed over there. And I was saying, oh man, I'm hungry. Like, we should probably go grab a burger. And the guy I was trailing with that day, he's like, oh, well, if there's food in the break room, you're allowed to just take it. You can just take a ramen bowl. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. Yeah, okay. Provided food. Okay, sure. And so I took a ramen bowl. And then about right towards the end, after I had just thrown away the empty ramen bowl, this big, scary fucking guy comes in and he's like, where the fuck is my ramen bowl? And I'm like, oh, shit. And I'm like, fuck. And eventually I had to come clean, and he was so pissed off.
Did you tell him that the guy said it was okay?
Yeah. And he's like, that's not true. Why would you believe that? I'm like, I don't know. I'm a 19-year-old or 20 or whatever. I don't know any better. I've never worked in this kind of environment before.
Why wouldn't you believe that?
Uh-huh. And so, yeah. So literally ever since that experience, food in the break room, illegal. Don't touch it.
No, that makes sense. No, that makes a lot of sense.
Literally, I have been traumatized for 10 years over this incident, and I'll never feel good. I'll always think food in the break room is illegal and you cannot touch it.
No, that makes sense. I feel like there's... I think for the past 3 weeks, my boss has bought me lunch at least once a week.
But that's different. You're specifically being bought the food.
There's a point to this. But there's leftovers in the fridge. Like, from 3 weeks ago, there are still leftovers in the fridge that I've noticed that people haven't touched. And I feel like it's because that nobody thinks that they can eat these leftovers. Because our boss...
That to me sounds like people are just lazy and don't want to clean out the fridge.
Well, our boss specifically our boss is the one that bought it. Like, the company didn't buy it. She's the one that said, I'm going to buy you guys lunch. So I think everybody said, like, oh, leftovers are hers then. Because she bought it. Even though she left them in the fridge. And so I know that she meant for us to eat them. Because she specifically said, like, oh, there's still leftovers in there. So I've been... Like, because there's, like, chicken and some other stuff. So I've been, like, kind of eating the chicken. But I've noticed that literally nobody in our office has been touching this chicken. And I'm like, I feel like people don't think they can eat this right now because she's the one that bought it.
They just weren't told, right? Because that happened when there were very few of you in the office, right?
No, there was, like, almost all of us there.
Oh.
For that day. But anyways, I also didn't eat one of the tunas I packed last week. Or it was on Thursday. I also didn't eat one of the tunas because... my boss bought me lunch again. It
Must
was
be nice.
A rough day. Again, we had a girl that put in her 2 weeks. It's been a whole thing. And so Thursday she called out because she had a fever, whatever. And so the morning was going to get hectic because we had one missing person, which affects a lot. And that morning, because it's just, when, like, one of the MAs calls out, it turns into just being me and my assistants. Medical assistants. When one of the person calls out on Thursdays, it ends up being me and my 2 bosses. I basically have 3 bosses is what I kind of think of them as, and 2 of them were there. They do a lot of the admin stuff. So on Thursdays, if I'm the only one there, I get a lot of tea about what's going on because they, like, talk about some stuff. And they, like, apologized and said, like, I'm sorry, we shouldn't be talking about this in front of you. Whatever. And she came around the corner and she was like, it's been a really long week. I'm buying us all lunch today. And I was like, God, I love Thursdays. They were so nice, too. She was like, yeah, we're buying lunch this week. And then last week they said the same exact thing last Thursday, too. So I just had lunch bought for me, like, 3 times in the past 2-3 weeks.
That must be nice to have a caring environment.
Yeah, it actually really is. I really love it.
That fake pseudo-millennial caring environment of corporate culture.
No, I love my bosses when I know that they really like me. So we have a great time on Thursdays.
Yeah, one where they say that remote work doesn't align with company culture. But we are a hip, young culture. It's just remote work doesn't align with company culture. Okay, so I have one more thing. Do you have like a word that's not a curse word that has gotten you in trouble numerous times in your life?
Yeah. By my mom specifically.
I didn't think you were going to have an answer. Okay,
no, by my mom specifically. My brother and I go at each other's throats all the time when we were little. Huge thing.
When you were little?
Still, whatever.
Yeah, no, still today, but go on.
The word that we would get in trouble for, because I didn't really cuss when I was little. I think Nathaniel did, because he had to do push-ups every time. Because he had to do push-ups. But the word that we called each other all the time, that Mom absolutely hated, that we got in trouble for all the time, was butthole. We were not allowed to call each other butthole.
Oh, that's a child naughty word, though.
Mom thought of it. We were not allowed to say that. Mom got so mad when we would say butthole. So that's the first one.
Okay, well, I have a very different word and a very different category that has gotten me in trouble numerous times in my life.
Okay.
And that word would be naturally. That word has gotten me in trouble.
Oh, I get what you mean now. Mm-hmm.
So much. I think it's so dumb because here's the thing. It's like one of my lifelong favorite words. I just love the word naturally. But it has gotten me in trouble like so much that I'm so hesitant to use the word in front of anyone because for whatever reason, people take that word so badly. It's insane. Like I have distinct memories of like my ex-girlfriend and like a couple of friends who like they would say something and I'd be like, "Oh yeah, naturally." And they're like, "Fucking excuse me?" And I'm like, I just said, of course. Like, to me, the word naturally is just a replacement for of course. And I just like the word naturally, so I go with that one. And I've gotten in trouble for saying it. And I genuinely don't understand. Like, it's never been explained to me why people take that word so offensively. It's ridiculous.
No, I've never seen someone get upset over that word before.
Well, I've experienced it numerous times. Anyways, I love the word. Not allowed to use it most times.
No, that's weird.
It's bullshit. So, Faith, do you have anything else?
I don't think so, no.
Okay. You want to start off with your recommendation? Your plug?
Oh, crap. No, you can do yours first. Oh, wait, no. I do have one. I have a great one, actually. A perfect one. A great one to recommend to you guys. The last 3 days, 3-ish days, Michael showed me this show. Got me into this show. Watched the first couple episodes, and I was like, okay, I think I can be into this. It was a little gruesome, and I was like, whatever. I think this will be fine. I think I do really like this. Well, I finished 2 seasons of this show in like 2 or 3 days. Finished it yesterday. The best frickin' show. It is called Solo Leveling. I think this might be my favorite anime. I think I would put it above Tower of God, but I don't. Actually, no, sorry. I think I would put it above Demon Slayer. I'm not sure about Tower of God, though. Tower of God and I think this one are my 2 favorites now. I absolutely loved Solo Leveling. It was so good. So that is my recommendation for this week.
Okay, good choice. Well, I am continuing my series of recommending some of my favorite movies, mostly from the 2000s. And today is Evolution from 2001. It is a comedy sci-fi movie, and it is phenomenal. So the plot basically follows that a meteorite falls to Earth, releasing this like alien organism that like rapidly evolves from just like fungal spores to or like microorganisms to like full on like creatures. And it's a very funny movie. It's got some very good casting, including Orlando Jones, fantastic, Ethan Suplee, David Duchovny. I can't say this guy's last name. David Duchovny. Anyways, fantastic cast. Very, very funny movie. So yeah, that's my plug for this weekend. And if we ever find that movie, we are immediately buying it and watching it.
Oh, on our physical DVD hunt?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to make a list. So
I have a long list.
Okay, so I was going to say, when I go to the thrift stores by myself, then I can actually, because I do that quite often.
Oh, good point.
Then I can actually, like, look for yours, especially like in series, so I know like which ones you have. So
Okay.
yeah.
Sounds good. All right. No physical media for us this week, but we'll be back next week. We're gonna have to buy some more physical media soon.
Oh, trust me. I love thrift stores, and I love looking at movies and books.
Okay. Bye.